want to give impression that most gingers are over 6 foot. It's going to be a good one, you know what I mean? Don't mess with the ginge.
Never mess with the ginge. It's nice to see a ginge be hard as nails wrestler. Because you wouldn't have thought it's possible.
I don't know if you're like me, but I took a lot of flack when I was an little kid. I actually was shaped like a beach ball when I was till I was like 12 years old. So so I built a lot of hard skin there. You know what I mean? Got to the gym very early, and I love training. It's been part of my life. It's a lifestyle rather than something I do because I have to. But that's great. It's helped me get WWE quicker. I mean, being in shape was definitely an added incentive for WWE. So because obviously you have to look the part as well as being able to match up within the ring. So it's helped me. So I enjoy it.
And I feel I can ask this as a fellow ginger. What kind of names did they call you at school?
Oh man, it's too many to discuss. I think I may have blocked them out of my head on purpose. There's a lot of stuff I have to sit down and write them down and think about it. And there's a lot of stuff I can't say on TV too. So, but honestly though, it's been great because as a kid, I don't know if you agree, but being different, I've got a lot of slack, and I kind of hated it. I hated having red hair, I hated having pale skin. And then the older I got, I realized it made me different. It made me stand out, and it's proved to me to be a blessing in disguise, especially in the WWE when everybody are kind of similar. There's a lot of guys there, and in that 30-man battle royal, I'm pretty sure you'll have no problem spotting me, my pasty white skin in that ring with all those lads in there. So it's been great,
And so you talk about the Battle Royal. That's a new thing for WrestleMania. Is that going to be an annual thing, or is it just a one-off for this year's event?
I think you're talking about being an annual thing. Personally, I think it's a great idea. For the first one, it's great because it's the Battle Royals that happened in the first WrestleMania. But I'd also like to see it as a tournament, like maybe a King of the Ring style tournament, which happens probably after the Rumble, and maybe have the semi-finals in the pre-show of WrestleMania and then the final match in Mania. Because sometimes it's always great that when you have all these matches on Raw and SmackDown, some of them are just matches. Sometimes there's no real situation or issue between the guys. But when you're fighting for something, for a tournament style, it's great because it adds that more incentive, especially for the fans who are watching. So maybe, who knows, maybe we'll have a knockout stage type deal next year. I'd push for that. But
have you pitched that to Vince?
Not yet. I'll get this one over first, and I'll say. But the Battle Royal is special, and as a kid, I watched so many Battle Royals with Andre the Giant and King Kong Bundy and Junkyard Dog and King Harley Race. And I go on and on. Coco Beware, Hillbilly Jim, Big John Studd.
All the old legends.
All the old legends.
And just going back to Vince quickly, is he approachable on this kind of weekend? It's a very stressful time for Vince, I imagine.
You don't really get to see Vince this time because obviously he's up to here. I mean, he's running a $1 billion company, and he's also involved in everything that happens with the talent and the TV and the show. So he's very scarce to see him around. You might catch him once or twice, but it's not a good week. If you have something to talk about, WrestleMania week is probably not the best time to talk about it. If you it's like, you know what I mean. If you can find him, it's like Where's Wally? If you find him, you're a lucky man. I don't know. You're a better detective than I am. So.
And what are your goals for the next 12 months? Who are your sort of dream opponents that maybe you haven't got in the ring much with previously?
For the last while, I've been telling everyone that I'd love to take the Undertaker on. Brock Lesnar is taking Undertaker on at Mania. I would love that match. But I also love to take on Brock as well. Just looking forward to just keep going, ride the momentum after Rumble. It took me a couple of weeks, just a while to get my my momentum going and just get back in the ring. We were out for 6 months. It's weird because it's the longest time I'd ever been out of the ring since I've started wrestling. So it's been tough, but I'm just looking forward to keep going and keep building and hopefully get back in the title picture and start making some serious waves.
Well, you got a great pop when you came back at the Rumble. The crowd went nuts when you ran out.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It was when you hear that when you come back after sitting on the couch for watching WWE Raw and SmackDown for 6 months at home. It's frustrating. First month's okay. Second month's not bad because you get to go home and all that. By the third month, man, you're just like biting it, like just dying to get back. So it was great to finally get back, and it was a great welcome I got as well in Pittsburgh. So I'm back. I'm happy. The Royal Rumble, the Battle Royal is this Sunday. It's WrestleMania 30. So I haven't been near Bourbon's Free, I promise. I was just
maybe after WrestleMania.
It's a general mistake. Yeah, maybe after.
All right, lovely to see you.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.